Hey, what's up YouTube? It's Steven. Welcome back to Eau de Treasure. This is episode 34, and I just got two in last night that I'm going to open. I'm going to open up the boxes, I'm going to unpack them and show you two vintage fragrances, both from the same era, from the early 90s. So if that was a good time for you, if you were young trying some fragrances out as you were in, I don't know, junior high or high school or university, then you might remember these fragrances. So let's get to opening up one out of the two. All right, so I have these two right here that I'm going to open up. This one's pretty heavy. I'll open this one up first. I'll do this one next. All right, so this one is a famous American designer. Actually, both of these are famous American designers. I've done already a few from this designer on my channel. I've unboxed a few, and it's just a coincidence. To be honest, both of these designers are, I'm not a huge fan of these designers in particular, or these fragrances. I'm just curious about them, and this one was actually requested by one of my subscribers, somebody who, like, this channel is new. I just started this a few months ago, and as I open this up, and I always say in my videos, or now I'm saying, let me know if you want to see me unbox anything. Look for something, tell me what it is, put it on my radar, and I'll look for it and see if I can find it. And somebody said, why don't you look for a vintage Calvin Klein Escape? And Calvin Klein Escape was not even on my radar at all. I had no idea what Calvin Klein Escape was. Of course, I've heard of Obsession, I heard of Eternity, but I never heard of this one. So let's check this out. I'm checking this out for the first time. The only thing I know about this is what I saw on the reviews on Fragrantica. All right, lots of bubble wrap. Now this is well enough packed. If there's so much bubble wrap in the box, it's not going to roll around in there. So it doesn't have to be taped down if it's tight in the box. There's no tape at all in this, and it's totally fine. Look how much bubble wrap. I'll be able to use this when I mail stuff out. All right. Thanks to the seller for all the extra bubble wrap. All right, so here it is. This is a heavy, heavy bottle. This is Calvin Klein Escape. Let's take a closer look at the bottle here. All right, let's look at the print. The print is intact. It's in good shape. And let's look at the bottom here. Eau de toilette. Eau de toilette spray, Calvin Klein. Let's look at the bottom here. Now, I have no idea what vintage this is. I wasn't able to see the bottom. You know what I paid for this? This was less than $10. I paid $9 for this. That's why I bought it. I just saw it there. I'm not even sure. I can't remember if I asked for a discount, but it popped up. Maybe I did ask for a discount and got it and ended up paying 1,200 yen for this, which is like $8 or $9. All right, so here is the key part here, the bottom. I've been looking at quite a few of these now online, and the stickers are all different. And I heard that the vintage comes in a frosted glass like this one, a frosted bottle, frosted glass bottle. No, it's all out of focus. Sorry about that, guys. The only thing that's weird to me is the juice looks a little bit dark, and I don't know if it's just the angle with the table behind it. I don't know if it's supposed to look like that, and I don't have anything else to compare it to, but I just want to see if this really is a vintage batch. So this came out in '93, and I read some of the reviews. People that are leaving reviews, obviously a lot of the reviews are favorable, and they love this one because it reminds them of the 90s growing up, and it is like 90s in a bottle. And it's somewhat of it's a woody aromatic that has some fruity notes like melon. It has, let me see, we'll take a look at the notes here. Mango, melon, grapefruit, and then it's woody. It has birch and fir. It has sea notes too, so it's a little bit aquatic. People say this is a wonderful spring, summer, and maybe even fall fragrance. But the newer variations of this are horrible and not like the original, I've heard. So let's take a look at this now. The batch code I can't see. So let's take a look now. B074 is actually the batch code on this thing. Let me look this up. B B074. All right, what I got on one of the databases is that this was made in 2020, February, and the codes repeat every 10 years, so that would mean that this is from 2000. Now, I don't know if that's right. Maybe it is. Maybe this is just from 2000, which would mean this is probably closer to the vintage batch. I don't think this is a modern batch that came after the reformulations. But if that's the case, I'm happy with that. A 2000 bottle that is, look at that. It's just about full. So I have no idea about this one. I'm very curious about it. 100 ml bottle, almost full for $8. What does this thing smell like? This hand is ready. It's clean. Let's test this thing out. It's out of focus. There we go. Let's test this thing out. 2 good sprays. All right, let's let it dry down a little bit and see what Calvin Klein Escape is all about. Off the bat, my first impression, it's somewhat similar to Calvin Klein Eternity. There is a similarity there, ever so slight. Definitely woody, I get that. But it just seems, it just fits the Calvin Klein fragrance, like the profile that I know is just a very light, slightly woody fragrance. Eternity, Escape, this 90s scent, it's just not something that I would rock these days. It's just not, it's just, like, I kind of don't want to smell like my high school time anymore. It's nothing bad. And yeah, it does evoke warm memories. I'm sure this evokes warm memories for some people. For example, just like at this time, when I was in high school, when this came out, I was wearing Drakkar Noir. And that was actually one of the first fragrances that I started wearing because it was so popular. And I like the smell. Now I have it today. I love Drakkar Noir, but I'm not going to wear it around every day because I just don't want to smell like I'm in high school. I don't want to be reminded of high school. But it's just something that I'll smell at home and admire it and just enjoy the nostalgia of it. But it's not like, I just don't think this is anything awesome. I don't know what it smells like today. If it's any lighter than this, it's totally useless to me because this to me is light. I need really strong scents for me to enjoy them. Yeah, it's nice, it's clean, it's woody, it's interesting, and I'm glad I got it. It's $8. I don't know if I'm going to hang on to this. It's not one of the early 90s bottles. If the batch code is right when I looked it up, it's a 2000 bottle, which is fine. I don't think it went bad. It smells, there's nothing wrong with the smell. It's just nothing exciting to me. I'm giving it a shot now. That's just my initial impression. Maybe it'll change. I'll wear it around for a week. You know, this is the dying days of summer here. It's getting cooler already at night. Fall is coming. So I'll give it some more wearings and see if I change my mind. But right now, this is just kind of nothing really exciting. But I'm glad I tried it. And whoever you are, you left a comment, you told me to look for this. I did. I found this for you. I tried it out. It's a 2000 bottle. I'm pretty sure it's a frosted bottle. I'm pretty sure it's just like similar to the original one that came out just 5, 6, or 7 years before. And not really my cup of tea. Not really that awe-inspiring. But I gave it a shot. All right, everybody, give me a thumbs up if you like what I'm doing, if you like sharing my hobby with you of finding rare, discontinued, vintage, or otherwise interesting fragrances and opening them up right in front of your very eyes, and my eyes too. Subscribe down below, leave me a comment, say hi, suggest anything that I should be looking for, and just tell me what you think of my videos, how can I make these things better, and share this with your friends if you like what I'm doing. So see you in the next video coming up right away. Actually, right in a few minutes. I'm going to open up that box over there. Thanks for watching.